Awesome. Today at Zulcan, another one of our head coaches, we have the Vagabond. Sorry, by Marisna. That's his old name. We have the Shark, Isar. How are you, bro?
I am good, brother.
I'm good. Sir, আপনার শার্কের the nickname একটা মজা একটা কাহিনী আছে last double horse event-এ.
Yes.
Someone called you a shark who doesn't bite but swallows whole. Kind of too inappropriate হয়ে গেছিল.
Inappropriate, but you know, I that's what I want to portray is I want to bring them down deep to the water. Like they.
But then there was another story যে ওইখানে তার
I mean,
বেচারা অ্যানাউন্স যে করতেছিল তার পিঠে নাকি 5টা আঙ্গুলে দাগ পড়ে গেছিল
It was just a really nice hello. I was just I'm sorry, by the way.
That was one of the funniest moments in the whole event. We loved it, but you did so well there. Today we want to introduce you to our audience, আমাদের customers, some of the future customers, and the prospectus of Zulcan. Sir, how did the name Shark come about?
Honestly, I was looking through other names. Like my friends gave me like one which is snow leopard.
Snow leopard.
I had no idea what a snow leopard was. I had to look it up.
Yeah.
Technically, amar moton, but it is too soft.
It is fluffy.
It is fluffy.
Yeah, you kind of are a very soft-hearted person, though.
I try to be a kind-hearted person as much as possible. Vagabond, mainly because like shobai oi shomoy, samurai, black heart, অন্য কিছুই
যখন যেটা হাইপ থাকে তখন সবাই এরকম নাম
আমি জাস্ট ভাবলাম ঠিক আছে ভ্যাগাবন্ড একটা নাম দিয়ে ওভাবে শুরু করছি সো I first started in 2019, my first competition. This was with Horde MMA. There was an MMA gym in Uttara. So they used to host these MMA events. So একটা করেছে রুজলানের ওখানে Ruzlan Studios. So that was the first time I competed. And I won that on decision.
Nice.
And my opponent.
When did you actually start kickboxing? You come from a kickboxing background.
Yes. So
why did you choose kickboxing?
I started kickboxing mainly because, well, actually, the gym I was at, it said Muay Thai, but it was mostly kickboxing. This was called KO Fight Studio.
Okay.
This was back in 2016. Sorry, not 2016. It was back 2013.
2013.
I'm our trainer and friend Oshomai. Shafak Abbas Chaudhry. Great guy. Awesome trainer. He's now a police officer in Wisconsin, USA, at the moment. So I learned from him. That was my start. That was my start into like martial arts in general. But Muay Thai te amar sob shomoy ekta interest chilo. Like I used to watch Tony Jaa's film, and I loved that. On Bak, definitely. The Protector, a few others as well. But apart from that, I looked up like Muay Thai on its own, and I saw fighters like Buaka, Banchameg, then Sanchai, Ledzilla, and like I loved looking at that sport, and that's where my journey started. So I used to train back in 2013 up to end of 2014. ওই সময় জিমটা বন্ধ হয়ে গেছিল. He left for the US at that time. And I had no other place to train, so part time I used to like train people privately. Later I learned about a few other people. I learned about this Muay Thai gym যেটা কলাবাগানে ছিল. That was the first time I met someone who actually practiced Muay Thai. ওর নাম হচ্ছে সাদমান মনসুর. But we used to call him Odommo. Sadman Odommo, yeah.
Why Odommo?
He used to train with this Filipino gentleman called Eduardo Alcanzar, and he gave him that nickname, Odommo.
Yes. It kind of has a Filipino vibe to it. Yes, Odommo,
And that was the first time like I learned about this other group that was doing Muay Thai, and this was in Gulshan-Eke, Niketoner kache je ekta park ache, okhane korto. And that is where I also met Crew Ninsiam or Asif Mahmood, so he used to teach Muay Thai there. So he was actually one of our head coaches for. I actually had another gym before this, VO2 Urban Fitness.
That was yours.
Yes, that was me along with 3 other of my partners. And Crew Ninsiam was our trainer at that time. Was the head Muay Thai coach.
So head Muay Thai coach at your gym, VO2.
VO2 there.
But VO2 was one of the pioneers of Muay Thai, proper Muay Thai.
We were one of the first gyms that actually introduced Muay Thai as well as Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, kickboxing and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Really? BJJ
my
as well?
Partner Galib at that time, he used to take the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu class as well.
Wow, okay. That is something fresh. I did not know that you guys were doing BJJ back then, because even now BJJ is not
it's still niche. People know of it, and of course through MMA. But it's a very small community.
It is
here. And again, মানুষজন যখন MMA এর কথা চিন্তা করে, they mostly think about striking, but they also think about the wrestling and but they keep forgetting about like the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu side of it as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, from VO2 to Vanquish, tell me the journey there.
So, VO2, we were running successfully for 3.5 years. This is before COVID hit.
Yes.
But by the time COVID came, we had to shut the gym down. Of course, it was infeasible for us to run ওই সময়। আমরা তখন online classes করছিলাম, but that wasn't working out either. So at a certain point, I had to part ways with my partners, and I was back to training people privately. And I forgot to mention, Rashid was with us at VO2 as well.
So Rashid was a partner at VO2?
No, he wasn't a partner. He used to train with us.
Okay.
And he was also a student of Asif Mahmoud's Krunincian at that time.
Okay.
Yeah, so we all trained together.
Right.
Rashid was also training people privately, and later I got to talking with him and Omyo. Omyo had this idea of setting up a gym in Gulshan too. We didn't come up with the name Vanquish then, but I saw the place and I thought, why not start again? And it has a lot of potential. And mashallah, it took a lot of work, but we were...
It did really well.
Yes.
I mean, Vanquish did so well that we Bashundhara bought it.
Yes.
I mean, a clear case of being a successful business model.
It was. I mean, we were trying. Because back then with VO2, we were trying as well, but we didn't have that reach that Vanquish was really getting at that point as well. So in terms of like other gyms, we were doing a little better.
I mean, VO2 was your entry. Vanquish.
VO2 like was our entry, and at that point, like we were hoping to get up there as well, whether it was for MMA or Muay Thai, or which I should mention. So there was a national Muay Thai competition in Bangladesh back in 2019. At that time, but that was the only time we had a national.
That was the only one.
That was the only one that we had at that time. So we helped out during that time as well.
Wow! And you won there as well.
No, I didn't compete there.
You didn't compete?
I was a judge and referee at that time as well.
Wow! But you did compete in 2019.
I competed in 2019 at Horde's event.
Horde's event. That was your first fight. How did it feel?
I was nervous.
Yeah.
Mainly because like this was the first time I was fighting, and like, as anyone would expect, like it's nerve-wracking. There wasn't a lot of people as there was in my last event, but like still, like my heart was racing and like I was getting ready. Although this was an amateur kickboxing, like makes no difference, still the same. My opponent at that time was Saif Abdullah. I'm mispronouncing his last name, but that was the first time I fought, and mashallah, I was doing good. I was winning on point. I didn't get the knockout that I wanted, but like I was dominating all 3 rounds of the fight.
Between this time you started back in 2013 to your first fight in 2019, that's 6 years. 6 years of on and off practice, coaching as well, leading a business.
Yeah.
Now there's a lot of guys who say, oh, I'm going to train for 3 months and go into my first fight. What do you want to say to them?
Well, if you're that gifted, I wish you the best, but it takes a lot longer.
Exactly.
It's not that simple as people think.
There
are definitely there are individuals that catch up quickly, but you will know once you step into that ring, it's completely different. It's not, you can be as confident as you want, but once you step into that ring, all of that just goes out the window.
That's just human basic instinct at that point.
Yeah, it's just human instinct. And what you're doing is everything is muscle memory. What you planned with your team, you're guiding through that. You're trying to listen to your corner, and honestly, at times you won't be able to because
that's true.
Or the noise that's surrounding you.
Because when you're training, that becomes muscle memory, that becomes instinct, and that's what you apply on the ring, inside the ring when you're in a fight. That's right. So yeah, guys, if you think Jamitin must train Kore, I'm going to go for my first fight. Yeah, keep dreaming, guys.
It's not that simple, guys, but continue. Train hard and you will get there.
Absolutely. And from 2019, so we're in 2025 right now, you had Vanquish.
Yes.
Now you're leading our Zulcan branch at Bashundhara City Shopping Mall.
Yes. So I am with my general trainer Zidan.
Yes.
I'm very grateful that he's there with me.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now Zulcan, as you may know, has 2 branches, just like Gulshan. So one in Bashundhara Sports City, in Bashundhara Residential Area N Block, and another at Bashundhara City Shopping Mall Level 8, just next to Gulshan. So he's leading the branch over there. We have a cage there. We have bags.
Be sure to check it out.
Yes,
Drop
yes.
by. Also, you can also go to Star Cineplex afterwards.
You will be too tired for that. You'll be too tired for that. But what are your hopes? So you've been in this branch before. You were training here, and then you moved to that branch. When you opened up that branch, got it ready, you made so much hard work, sacrifice. I mean, you literally handcrafted the cage in there as well. Like you designed it yourself, made it yourself. You took so much effort into that.
Thank you.
Now, with that branch and this branch, what are your expectations before this one and that one? And
my initial goal was not for me to personally compete, but to train fighters, to get people ready to that international level. And I think in Bangladesh that is possible overall. And there are some amazing fighters that are up and coming in the country. Omeo being one of them, Rashid as well, mashallah. Rashid has that potential to go up. So does Omeo. So do many other fighters. I want Zulcan to be that center where people can come and train and compete. If they want to compete, they can go to that top level, like at international level.
I want to ask you something. This might sound controversial. Do you consider your mindset the mindset of a fighter or the mindset of a coach?
Honestly, when I first started teaching, I thought I had the mindset of a fighter, but over the years, as I've been teaching others as well, I feel more as a coach than a fighter. But I'm always
up for fighting. Hey, that's bread and butter. That's the base of the
thing. I'm always up to throw down.
Absolutely. Oh, we know. We know. You're always up for a throwdown. We definitely know. But you had 2 fights. The second one was at the last double horse event.
This was a double horse knockout, which was at Bangabandhu Convention Center. And again, I had a long gap as well from that. It was another 6.5 years. I mean, I still trained with everybody else. We put our heart and soul into it. It's just that huge gap did affect me and everything else. And it felt like the first time I was fighting again.
Really?
Yes. And but again, it's that nervousness because when you're the other thing I did not mention is when you're inside, when that adrenaline is rushing, you may think you're putting everything in, but at times it'll feel like
everything's burnt out.
Like everything's heavy. Like why isn't this working? Why isn't that kick affecting him?
Overthinking kicks in.
Exactly.
So true. So true. And that was your first loss at double.
That was my first loss. Although I still toughed it out. Even though he threw that head kick, didn't feel a thing.
You did. You stood right there. You stood strong. I hopefully will show the footage here as well, and we have the footage. But good thing is you have a rematch with the same guy in the next double horse event.
Yes.
What are your hopes for that?
My answer for that is he's going to go down in the second round.
Second round. He's going to go down in the second round. This is what I'm predicting, and this is what I'm going to deliver. Wow. This is the official throwdown, guys. Official throwdown, man. This feels exciting. We're gonna make sure we're gonna be there.
Definitely.
Man, so I'm not gonna talk much about your training because we don't want to give it away. We don't want to give away your secrets about the upcoming fight. But when we talk about, let's say, your kickboxing training as well, because you do come from the kickboxing background.
So yes, I started with kickboxing.
Yes.
Mainly, it was like my trainer at that time, Abbas, had a very karate-based kickboxing style with a little bit mix of Muay Thai.
Right.
But I've also trained in Muay Thai as well, so I've got that mix. And I've also done a bit of Dutch-style kickboxing, which is more boxing combinations followed by kicks, knees as well. So that boxing and also...
You did Dutch, you did Muay Thai, you did kickboxing.
I've also done Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu as well for on and off for a year.
Wow.
Years.
For a year?
4 years I've done on.
4 years?
Exactly 4 years, yeah.
So when are you stepping into the MMA?
Hopefully soon.
Soon?
So maybe in another year.
In another year?
Yeah.
What are your goals for that?
My goal for that is to get the win, whether by submission or knockout.
Wow. All right. Awesome, man. That's amazing. Because we have more MMA coaches coming in. We have more wrestling coaches coming in.
Which I'm excited to work with these individuals.
Absolutely.
And I've already worked with Coach Arvind. And he is an amazing coach overall. Great mindset, great attitude towards teaching.
Absolutely.
We hope to apply that during our training as well.
Yes, and we can see some of the students that you guys are training right now. That day, a few days ago, I was at the Bashundhara City Shopping Mall, and you were training a few of your students over there, and it looked raw, it looked real, but it also looked so in tune. Your student was in tune with your instructions. So was Zidane as well, with his student as well.
Yes.
Now, the synchronization between a fighter or between a trainee and a trainer or a coach is so important.
There has to be an understanding and trust between a fighter and a coach.
Yeah.
Because you have to trust the people you're training with and the one who is teaching you as well. If you don't have that trust, then it doesn't work.
True, so true. When you're actually up against someone that you are trusting your skill set, your basically future on them. Because I come from a boxing background, as you know.
No, you mentioned you trained a little bit back in
New Zealand. Yes, I trained back a little bit. So I was up for a fight, but I chickened out. I didn't chicken out. I actually came back to Bangladesh, but I do want to step into the ring. And
so you did chicken out?
I did chicken out. But I do want to step back into it as well. And
that's very much.
And it's one of the hardest things for me personally. I want to share with you is finding the right coach. I mean, I haven't tried with you, but I've tried with some of the other, not with Omi, but some of the few other guys.
Okay.
And I just couldn't find the right tune and the right synchronization between me and the coach. And I'm still looking. And that's why I was admiring your style with your client that day. And I was like, that's why I asked you, do you have the fighter mentality or the coach mentality? And I knew straight away you're going to say coach. And I believe Zulcan is going to have a great coach out of you.
Thank you. I mean, I still believe I'm a fighter, but I've been wearing my coach hat for the last...
Every great coach has been a great fighter at some point. And you're going to knock that kid out in what, 2 rounds? Second round?
Second round.
Submission or knockout?
Knockout. There's no submission. This is Muay Thai. This is
Muay Thai. So you're going to go knockout.
I'm going for a knockout.
All right. I am excited for that. Now, for Zulcan, what do you think in the next 5 years where the Bangladeshi fighting scene is going to go?
I feel Zulcan will be the beacon for all the fighting scenes, whether it's MMA, whether you're coming in for boxing or Muay Thai kickboxing. This will be the place, and this will be the center that you want to come and train. So it's not just Zulcan. We want other gyms to come, promote their fighters, showcase them, just show them what they're capable of.
Yes.
As I've said, I want fighters in Bangladesh to go to that next level, to be on that top stage. And I will continue as much as I can, mashallah, as long as my body is willing. But I hope that the people I train are there at that top level.
That's what we expect and hope as well. Honestly, with Zulcan, we don't want to rule. We want to be a part of the whole community, and we want everybody to be taken into one umbrella.
Absolutely.
And we want to grow together.
MashaAllah,
there's too many branches currently, and there's too many
There are a lot of small branches as well, and internally they have competitions as well, which is good because that scene has to grow.
Yeah,
you have to build that scene as well. Where Adnan Haroon has already done for professional boxing. Again, that was really the start, and slowly MMA is coming in as well. It's still underground, but it will still get up there. So like Car Knights is doing so well.
I can't wait to go for the next Car Night. I missed the last 2.
It was a good event.
It was.
I would say this event was good, but I think the best event by far was the second one that they hosted.
The second one?
Yeah.
Oh, kind of missed it as well, but I will not miss this next one. I think we all are supposed to go together.
Inshallah.
Inshallah, we'll head out there. But the way at the pace that the fighting scene of Bangladesh is now growing, I really hope that more coaches come up, more fighters come up, and that's what we want to bring up with Zulcan. See, Zulcan doesn't want to rule. Zulcan wants to help everybody grow. We want to help not just the scene, the fighting scene, the whole industry, the MMA industry, the Muay Thai, kickboxing, BJJ, wrestling, karate, and boxing.
Yes.
We want to develop this industry to a certain level where we can proudly say Bangladeshi fighters going abroad and representing our country.
Absolutely.
That's exactly what
we want. You'll probably see Omio at UFC.
Soon, inshallah. I mean, he did declare...
Or one championship.
Even Rashid as well. We might see them there. And even you as well.
Inshallah. Maybe as a fighter or maybe as the
Maybe as
coach,
a ringside or coach as well. We'll be all shouting from the set. But that's our plan. And from there, the reason why we came up with 2 branches from here and in Bashundhara City Shopping Mall is we want everybody to feel inclusive. From the west side of Dhaka to the north of Dhaka, We want everybody to be a part of the fighting community. So Dhanmondi, and over this side we have Uttara, Bashundhara, Zulcan. Over that side we have Purandhaka as well.
Exactly.
So much talent everywhere.
There is so much. I mean, there are so many capable fighters as well. Like one individual, sorry, since I mentioned one championship, Ashrafu, who was actually able to go there.
Yeah.
Although in his first 2 events he didn't do that well, the second time around he did quite well at the contender series, and like I still think he has the potential to go there. Again, all of them do, and it's just Bangladesh can and Bangladesh will.
It's true. It is 100%, 100%. With the right coaching, with the right development, with the right infrastructure, where we come in place as Zulcan, I think the sky's the limit.
Absolutely, brother.
All right. Thank you so much, Isar. It was great having you here, man.
It was good talking to you, brother.